Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl AJ. So today I'm very excited because I got a letter from one of you, a young lady who wants a take on an issue that she has. So let's jump right into it. So she says, hey AJ, I really enjoy your videos. Please keep up the good work. I have an issue that I would like your take on. I've been married to my husband for 2 years now, known him for 5. Throughout our dating period, he was very protective of his phone, and I caught him lying several times and even caught him flirting with other women a few times. The thing is, I thought he would change after we got married, but I was wrong. He is still overly protective of his phone, even more now than ever. I feel like I've lost trust for him, and this is really affecting our marriage. We always argue, yada 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 yada. It's actually a very long video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and summarize everything. So she's just basically saying that this is causing a rift in her marriage, and even they've gone to see, I think, one of the marriage counselors in the churches, and she's been told to just leave his phone alone and not to touch it again, and blah blah blah. So girl, this is one of the issues that I feel like I have talked about a lot. Well, not on this channel, but it's just a topic that literally I've discussed with friends and family a lot of times. And this whole concept of phone privacy is something that personally I do not understand. So you are married, if you are, let's start from relationship. If you're in a long-term relationship with a man and you are sharing body parts, but the phone is off limits, that's something that just blows my mind. So you feel like it's okay for her to give you her body, to give up the cookie. What is more private than the cookie? What is more personal than her sharing her body with you, but your phone is suddenly too private, too special, too, I don't know how to, too personal for her to have access to? I'm sorry, but for me personally, that's why I always use my own life as an example. For me personally, every guy that I ever dated, yeah, who was overly protective of their phone was cheating. And that's the truth. I know that a lot of women can relate to it. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. Every single guy that I dated who was overly protective of his phone, who was like,
my phone is my privacy,
it's my private, then don't touch it, who forbade me to touch their phones, later on I found out was cheating. Plain and simple. Listen, there were even guys who go as far as putting their phone in their pockets while they slept, putting their phone under their pillow. Some would take their phone to the bathroom. I mean, it's completely ridiculous, because I feel like if you're in a committed relationship with someone, if you're married to someone, there's nothing to hide. Personally, for me, when I'm dating someone, I don't see why my phone should become my personal property, because I have nothing to hide. I don't care. You can take my phone, you can look through, you can do whatever you like, because I have nothing to hide. And that is just basic for everybody. If you have nothing to hide, you will not make your phone a no-go area. Your phone will not become this this taboo in your household. And it's sad when I see women, and it's women who even help to perpetuate this thing. Hey, I see it, all the advice they give other women: don't touch his phone. If you want your marriage to work, if you want this thing to be successful, don't touch his phone. Oh, is it worth it? Why can't you give your body to a man, but he cannot let you touch his phone? It does not make sense. This is not advice that we should be giving, because the more we carry out with this advice, and the more we put fuel into this scenario, we give certain men the go ahead to cheat. It's like they've been given the leeway. Now it's it's free. You can just cheat because your wife has been forbidden to touch your phone, and that's not right. Right from the beginning. That's why I made a video, the 5 dating mistakes that women make. Check it out if you have not watched it. Set your standards right at the beginning. When you meet a guy that you like, make sure you communicate. If that is one of the things that bother you, just tell him, listen, I am big on honesty, and transparency. So if this is going to work between us, I'm going to need total disclosure. I'm going to need total transparency, and that includes your phone. We will share passwords. We will have access to each other's phone, and if you're fine with that, we can go ahead with this. And I feel like if the guy is like, hey, I'm sorry, but my phone is private, I can't do this, then good riddance to bad rubbish. There will be someone who will have no problem with that. And that's why right in the beginning, ladies, set your standard and make sure you communicate it. Do not say, oh, after, when the relationship has gone a certain level, then I'll say it. No. How you start is how you finish. So right in the beginning, let him know, this is my expectation, this is the condition. Do you think you can give me what I want? If he thinks he can let you do that, go ahead with your bad self. If he can't, well, then it's not meant to be. Sorry. And I also blame sometimes, especially when in marriage, when husbands feel like they should do this, I also blame these marriage counselors. How many women go into marriage counseling and are told, leave your husband's phone alone, don't touch it. If you want to be happy in your marriage, don't touch his phone. If you don't want to see anything that you don't want to see. Why do we give such advice to married couple? I think the right advice to give to a young couple entering marriage is that whatever is yours is hers. Whatever is hers is yours. And a phone should be the least, like the last thing that should be private property. Every day I'm on the case of these married counselors from hell. They need to go. We need new, fresh take counselors. I'm available. Just kidding. We need a new generation of counselors who are going to be more realistic with these things. How do you share body parts? You are okay to go into her
vagina,
but she can't go into your phone. It doesn't make any sense. Let me tell you, in my personal experience with dating, I had been through this. Like, this is a problem that personally I had been through so many times until I met my husband. Listen, I think when I met him, a week later, he gave me his password. I didn't ask him. He just volunteered. I don't know what we were doing. I don't remember. He just went like, oh, and by the way, that's my password. And he just gave it to me without me asking. That had never happened to me before. I was like, wow, okay. That's different. And every day up till now, he's not somebody who hides his phone. His phone is all over the house. Sometimes he even forgets where he puts it. Have you seen my phone? He's always looking for his phone. And I've always had access to the phone. But I feel like in the beginning, because of my experience, my past experiences of having to sneak and look on people's phones, I was doing that with him. Although he had given me the password, occasionally I would sneak and look on his phone to see if I would see something. And it stemmed from my past insecurities and, my experience in the past. And then one day, he caught me. And he was like, babe, you don't have to do that. I know you do it, but you don't have to do that. I have already given you the password, my phone. I have nothing to hide. You can take my phone and do whatever you like with it. You don't have to sneak and look on my phone. Well, I didn't stop there. I think I did it a couple more times. I would sneak and still look for a while until later when I realized that, listen, this person is not trying to hide anything from me. So after a while, I just stopped that habit because I always had access to the phone. And I can say that even for like a year now, I have not felt any need to look on that phone. Do you understand? If you're being honest with a woman here, if you're not cheating, don't have anything to hide, you don't have to lay down a law about your phone. We only get suspicious when you begin to hide your phone. That is when a woman will go heaven and earth to try to know what is on your phone, and that will always be a problem. But if you have nothing to hide and you've not put an abomination, like it's not a curse in your household for a woman to touch your wife to touch your phone, listen, she will not have any need to sneak and look on your phone. After a while, it will be normal. She will not have any need to want to excessively look on your phone. It's all I'm saying. So my dear writer, all I can tell you is, right now you're married to this man, okay? My best advice to you right now is that whatever is hidden will come to light. Don't even sweat it. Right now, just focus on yourself. Do the best that you can. But I can promise you that whatever is hidden here will come to light. Just bid your time. He's hiding whatever. He's hiding his phone. He's doing whatever. Just let him. The truth, one day, the truth will just come out. And then you will have an opportunity to take your decision. And I hope you decide wisely. Because for me, trust is like the foundation in every relationship. If you cannot trust a man, or you cannot trust a woman, there's no... It's like fighting a lost battle. You don't have to be with that person. It will not work ultimately. You cannot be with someone and have a meaningful and successful relationship with someone that you cannot trust. It will always be a problem. So just bid your time. One day, the truth will come out. And when it does, sweetie, take your decision. It's all in your hands. Do you get me? Thank you very much for coming to the end of this video. If you have any issue, any question that you want my take on, feel free to contact me on my email, youget.konedu@gmail.com. You can contact me on Facebook or Instagram and send me your questions, and I'll make a video and give you my reply. So until the next video, love you, bye.